Hey everybody, CokeMan250 here. I know it's been a while since my last video. Few people know I had a water leak in my house and had to replace my living room floor, living room subfloor. Had to rip out all my bottom cabinets in the kitchen, replace the flooring under the cabinets. That's where I've been for the last 3 weeks or so. I've been painting, redoing all that. You know, live frugal, guys, and even though, you know, I did make an insurance claim, but when you make an insurance claim, you can do your own work, and I've been doing my own work, and if you come in lighter than the budget, than what they allow you, then, you know, upgrade some stuff. I've been putting all the money back into my house, you know, and there's things I've learned along the way. I've never cut and installed countertops, which, as you can see here, I have now. You know, learn as you go, and be frugal. Do your own work. You know it's done right, and you're saving money and getting what you want. So I've been working on that for about 3 weeks, and about 3 weeks prior to that, I know it's been a while since I made a video, so I was on what one of my friends called a spiritual quest. And I love the way you put that, because that's what I was on, a spiritual quest. I wanted to grow my relationship with God. And if you do the same thing every day and expect different results, then you're crazy. That's all there is to it. Because you're not going to get the same results. If you pray the same prayer every night before you go to bed, if that's, you know, if you read the same verses over and over and over, you're not going to grow a whole lot, in my opinion. Kind of got to get out of the routine. So, kind of backed away from YouTube for a little bit, and then I kind of come back, and you've seen probably a couple short videos that I put out about a Bible study one of my friends on YouTube was doing on Wednesday nights at 7 or 8 o'clock Eastern time, somewhere around there. But he, you know, I started going to the Bible studies and messaging back and forth with the guys, one of the guys, and you know, he really helped me out a lot. I also got some good friends I talked to on Skype. They're very positive guys and very uplifting. You know, we share a lot about what's going on in each other's lives, and we encourage one another. And as iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. And I was on a spiritual quest to strengthen my relationship with God, and I got a good result. So, I'm not saying I'm where I want to be, but hey, I'm on the journey just like everybody else. Sometimes we fall back and we lose focus on some things that's more important in our lives, and so that's where I've been for a while. I hope everybody had an awesome Memorial Weekend. Hope everybody had a great Memorial Day. My hat goes off to all the servicemen who have sacrificed their lives for the freedoms for me and my family. And I thank you, and I thank the families who have lost those loved ones. Thank you. You know, it's saddening to know that there are people who sacrifice their lives so we can have the freedoms we enjoy. And thank you to those men and women and those families. Also, my hat's also still off to the tragedy in Moore, Oklahoma with the tornado outbreak. Very, very bad deal, and they've been in my prayers a lot lately, and I just pray that God take care of those people. And I ask that you guys keep those people in your prayers as well. I watched a lot of Weather Channel interviewing people from that, and a lot of people, all they had left was themselves as they were down in their storm shelter. And, it's amazing how one item, a storm shelter, makes a difference between life or death. One thing. And, there's a lot of that kind of stuff as we prepare for whatever life may bring us. And that is, one thing could make a difference in whatever's going on in your life. So, sit down, think about, cover all your bases, see what you got, see what you don't have, and try to go through that list and mark off a few things. It's kind of made me think, hey, I live in Arkansas, so we're down here in that line and of Tornado Alley in a way. So I am considering putting in a storm shelter when the funds become available. So I will be working on that sometime. That is one of my goals in the next year from now. Before next tornado season, next spring, I would like to have a storm shelter. So, just like I said earlier, if you do the same thing every single day and expect something different expect a different outcome, then you're crazy. And it's the same thing with preparing. The world is changing all the time. And if you keep doing the same thing you're doing now and you're not preparing for the world changing, then you're going to get stuck in it. And your time's going to be a whole lot harder when something happens than if you were prepared for it. It's going to be a big shocker to you when you're stuck in the everyday life of, whatever you do every day. You're taking the kids. I'm not saying it's bad. My kids in swimming, gymnastics, believe me, it's all, you get stuck in those routines. And I've been there. And that's what I was trying to change on my spiritual quest, was to change some of the routines and to grow that relationship with God. But look at your routine and see if what you're doing, are you going to be shocked if something happens? Are you going to be shocked to where you can't maneuver, to where you can't keep going? Prepare yourselves for whatever life may bring out of your routine. But I believe all of us can fit a little bit of change in our life, one way or another. But I'm on vacation this week, and me and the family's going to Branson, Missouri tomorrow. We'll be back Thursday, and I plan on making a few videos, just probably some talking videos on what's been laid on my heart lately. Some encouragement, some uplifting words. I try not to ever throw the negativity out here. I ease into it a little bit because you have to be aware that there are bad things in the world. But do we have to be down about them? Do we have to, hang our heads? No. We can hold our heads high, and we can make it through whatever life throws at us. So, keep your head up, and hopefully you'll see me pretty soon in some other videos this week. And this is Coke Man 250 from the land of the free and the home of the brave. God bless everybody, and remember, prep smarter and pray harder.